you said a couple things I want you to touch on though. All right. The first one is about the training. Now, of course, don't divulge any of your secrets or nothing like that that's making what you do special. Even though I don't think there's many folks that's gonna emulate that, because getting their kids to buy into that track ain't gonna happen. It just probably ain't gonna happen. But when I first started coaching with you, that's the word I kept hearing over and over again from the guys. That track, that track, that track. So kind of just go into what your track program was all about, because you hit the nail on the head. Ain't not many players gonna go through that. But once you won a championship, you can say, this is what the track leads to. But before that, I can only imagine how tough that was. So just describe for the people how grueling the track is.
We call it 6 weeks of hell. That's what we try to make it out to be, because that's your foundation. Everything you do, I tell them all the time, I can't practice you for 2 hours, 2.5 hours if you're not in shape.
That's right.
I can't practice you if you can't handle me fussing at you, you're not mentally tough, that kind of thing. And then number one thing is we want to try to prevent injuries.
Right.
When you're in top shape, you're in condition, and you're taking care of your body, then that helps eliminate, a lot of injuries sometimes. So that's what the 6 weeks of hell is just basically about. We're trying to tear your body down and build it up stronger.
Do they touch a ball?
But I touch a ball now.
Whoa! Quindary, Moses, DD, Anthony, Teaspoon. Y'all hear this, man. The man that got soft. Y'all need to get hold to him. Go to his house. The man that got soft, man. Carlyle, what you doing?
Maybe I need to take the ball away, because we ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because, see, the thing then was those guys I knew were going to work. So even outside of the training, they were going to go play ball. They were going to work on their skills. They were going to get in the gym. Now, like I said, that's years later. Kids nowadays don't do anything unless the gym open. So we still get the training in, but we may do 45 minutes to an hour of skill work first before we go to the track. But we still getting it in, but I just have to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. But I used to think back then that, them guys not touching the ball for 6 weeks, even though they were doing stuff, it just made them more hungry when they got in the gym, And, like I said, we tearing your body down, build it up physically, but not only physically, but, mentally, teaching you to be mentally tough, endure, fight through, when you get tired, all those type of things, man. And that's when you find out about your team. When you put kids through the most extreme situation, you get to learn how they react when things get tough. Some guys, you say, okay, when things get tough, they just keep finding a way, or they push their teammates. But when you have guys that every time things get tough, they want to quit, or they don't, push through, then that's the same thing going to happen on the court. When you get in that game and you down 5 with 2 minutes left to go in the game, the people who got that fight in them going to fight and find a way to win this game. The guys that always want to quit mentally, they're not going to give you much. So the track basically tells me everything that I need to know about my players going into that upcoming season.